I didn't enjoy that. Hello. Welcome to my bed. That sounds sounds a bit dodgy. I'm sat on my floor, leaning on my bed, you're on my bed, and here we are. I've got wet hair. It just washed it, so. I've been thinking a lot recently about creating things, and I realised how little I create these days, and that sucks. My job is quite creative and I create a lot, you know, several days a week, but it's not for me. I'm not necessarily creating what I want to create, and I do enjoy it and I like what I do. I like the work I do. I'm proud of it, but I realised I'm not doing anything else creative. Like, I used to do art, I don't do that anymore. I'm not even really doing music anymore. The only time I'm really creative for myself nowadays is when I make a video, and that is not that often, let's be honest. However, I was watching a video from Julia Nunes the other day, not a public one. I support her on Patreon. I also have a Patreon, link in the description. In this one, she said at the beginning that she's been reading a book all about creating and all that kind of stuff, and it says that you should create something every single day to take the pressure off the caliber and the size of what you're creating in the end. And so creating something every day in a way that you just kind of don't really care about it, because you'll be making something the next day and the next day and the next day. Not that you don't care about it, but care about it less and put less pressure on it to be as amazing as it could be. I realised that the longer it goes in between uploading videos on my main channel, the more pressure I put on myself to make it really, really good, and therefore the more I put off making a video. So it's just kind of this weird like cycle of pressure and not feeling like I'm making good enough stuff. But I want to be creating more. I want to be creating more, and I want to get out of this weird kind of fixation I have on making sure that what I upload is like the best it can be. And obviously I do want to upload that stuff that's the best it can be, but I want to be able to make more regular content that I don't have to put so much pressure on myself to make it really amazing. I just miss creating stuff, and I miss being a content creator. And I'm working really hard now on trying to get my acting career off the ground, because I realised I was neglecting it, and ultimately that is my dream, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And my current job is great, it's a fantastic career, but it's not necessarily the career I want. I say necessarily, it's not the career I want. It's kind of like my backup career, which is awesome. I'm in a great position, let's be honest. So I'm putting a lot of time and effort into my job, and then I'm putting a lot of time and effort into trying to get acting work, and I'm also obviously putting in me time, downtime. I need time to myself, you know, you gotta self-care, and I want to see friends and family and spend time with people I love, and it's just like a lot. And unfortunately, creating stuff in general, whether it be YouTube videos or music or art or just anything, it's just almost completely gone from my life, which sucks, because obviously I love doing that and I want to create stuff. I am a creative person and I love creating, and I'm not creating. So I want to try and take some of the pressure off and be able to create stuff regularly, hopefully every day if I can. I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll be a really good creative outlet for me, because I have a lot of creative juices flowing, and at the moment a lot of them are going into my job, which is great because obviously I do a good job, but then the rest of the creative juices are just kind of going down the drain, and that sucks. I would like to put the rest of them into creating my own stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do, and if people watch it, that's great. If people enjoy it, that's even better. If people don't watch it, that's fine. Not a worry. I think I'm mostly doing this for myself, but if other people enjoy what I create as well, then bonus. So yeah, that's a thing, because why not? I work from home, and so it's really easy to not leave my flat for days at a time, and so I've been trying to make a conscious effort to go outside every day that I'm not working. Sometimes I do go out when I'm working, but I work like very long hours often it's not necessarily, you know, 9 to 5 kind of job. So I'm starting this new thing where I'm going outside every day that I'm not working, in the hopes that I won't just turn into a literal vegetable because I just sit on my bum all day on my computer. Maybe I should get one of those desks that is like high so you stand doing it, because I got a real bad back and sitting all day doesn't make it better. One thing I've been enjoying the past couple of days is skateboarding. I'm borrowing a mini skateboard from my brother that I'm trying out because I'm thinking of buying a penny board. And so far I am convinced, and I think I'm going to buy a penny board. And it's just really fun, it's just really enjoyable. Hui, going uphill. Heavy camera does not make this easier. I'm not that good at this. I'm enjoying it though, so that's the main thing. It's like nearly 6 o'clock and I haven't been outside all day, and I've wasted my day off. I say day off, I was meant to be doing my own work, but I have not yet. I will this evening though. When it's not light outside, I'm gonna have a bit of a skate and a walk around, and then I'm gonna go back and have some dinner and do some work. So there's that. Oh, bit bumpy. Bit bumpy! Bye!